Origin of lions. It's not easy being called the king of jungle. It takes courage and years to earn the title which lions have currently. But how did lions actually evolve, and why are they so powerful? Lions' history started almost thousands of years ago. Lions, including all the cat family like leopards, cats, tigers, and believed to be evolved from a very common ancestor called Proailurus lemonensis. Well, this might sound a bit difficult term, but the meaning of it is very simple. First cat. A cat-like creature which was seen 70,000 years ago. At first, a domestic cat was seen with a tail with very small retractable claws. But as the years went on, those small cats began to evolve into a big cat. Cats which had a long tail and semi-retractable claws. Some studies and people even claim that these cats were actually the forefather of hyenas, mongooses, and civets too. Approximately 30,000 years in the past, diverse lion species roamed the earth, actively pursuing prey across 4 continents. Among the most prevalent was the cave lion, which traversed territories from Spain across Eurasia to present-day Alaska and the Yukon, prominently featured in prehistoric cave art. Although the lions were first seen in Africa, they started evolving in other countries too. From Eastern Africa to Europe and Asia, and lastly crossed into North America. When people first saw these big cats, lions, they started creating paintings. Paintings where a large and heavy big cat was painted. In those paintings, these big cats had so big jaws that they could kill anything they wanted to. This cave art has also provided scientists with information about how these looked like and how they actually lived. It was also shown that these cats used to be in big groups with a reddish coat. Around 5,000 years later, lions then started migrating from Africa to Asia, Europe, and America. They migrated, then evolved into distinct subspecies such as cave lions and American lions. Cave lions lived in Europe from 37 to 20,000 years ago. They are titled as cave lions because their remains are commonly found in the caves of Europe. These lions were one of the largest lions to ever exist even today. They were known to live in Ice Age, weather which is too cold. They had thick coats of fur and large saber-toothed canines. These large teeth had the ability to take down any large prey, including elephants. On the other hand, the American lion, known as Panthera leo-artox, lived in North America from 34,000 to 11,000 years ago. These lions were known to be a little more powerful than cave lions since they weigh more than them. Their distinctions were that they had small legs but a big skull and jaw. Meanwhile, the American lion, surpassing the size of both African lions and saber-toothed tigers, roamed expansively across North America, potentially extending its reach into parts of South America. Lions of varied sizes and characteristics inhabited Africa, Europe, Asia, and America. It is also said that the ancient lion was much more powerful than the modern lion. The earliest lions, such as Panthera leo fossilis, lived in Africa about 1.5 million years ago. They were eventually larger than the lioness and weighed nearly 500 kilograms, whereas the modern lions only get up to 300 kilograms. Studies show that both the species, cave lions and American lions, went extinct at the end of the last ice age, which was around 12,000 years ago. The reasons could be due to massive change in weather, or maybe hunting by humans, since humans used to also live in jungles in ancient times. Along with American lions and cave lions, there was Simbakubwa lion, which was considered to be even more powerful and big in size as compared to these both. The Simbakubwa lion lived in East Africa around 20 million years ago. These lions were one of the first lions ever seen on this planet. They had a body like hyenas, a face like a dog, and tail like a cat. But what's more interesting is that they had the height of a human. They were approximately 5 feet long and weighed up to 1,500,000 kilos. In whole, these lions were one of the most powerful lions to ever exist on the earth. A whole body shaped like a dinosaur which could kill almost any species in the world. However, it's important to note that these lions have no direct link to the ancestors of the lions. They were a member of an extinct family known as Hyaenaluride, which is closely related to the modern-day hyenas. Despite not being directly linked to lions, they had a larger evolutionary history, which eventually led to the diversification of carnivorous mammals in Africa. Now that we've covered African, American, cave, and Simba Kubwa lions, let's delve into the Barbary lions, also known as the North African lion, Atlas lion, and Egyptian lion. This lion species holds multiple titles. Recognized as the largest among lion species, Barbary lions once inhabited the mountains and deserts of the Maghreb region in North Africa, spanning from Morocco to Egypt. Notably, these lions were distinguished by their longer hair around the neck, throat, back of the front legs, and belly, along with an imposing mane covering the head, neck, and shoulders of the males. The Barbary lion stands out as one of the largest lion subspecies, measuring 1 meter in height at the shoulder and reaching lengths of up to 3.5 meters. On average, these majestic cats can weigh up to 230 kilograms. Throughout history, Barbary lions have left their mark. The Romans, for instance, employed Barbary lions in the Colosseum for battles with gladiators, resulting in the slaughter of thousands during Caesar's reign. These lions were also housed in the menagerie at the Tower of London and presented as gifts to the royal families of Morocco and Ethiopia. It is believed that today's Barbary lions directly descend from these royal lions. Sadly, due to wars, a substantial portion of the Barbary lion population died. Even more tragically, the last Barbary lion fell to a human's bullet in 1992 in Morocco. While a few Barbary lions are still alive today, they are kept in zoos for research purposes, aiming to address their significant decline and ensure their survival in the future. Unfortunately, in recent decades, all these majestic creatures have experienced a significant decline. Over the past 150 years, the global population of African lions has dwindled to a mere 20,000, with Asian lions numbering only 600, primarily found in India. The primary culprits behind this decline are human hunting activities and shifts in weather patterns. In the past, lions enjoyed widespread distribution, and beyond the cave lions, different populations intermingled sufficiently to facilitate gene spread, a critical factor for the long-term well-being of the species. This study underscores the importance of establishing extensive protected areas with contiguous habitats to facilitate gene flow and shield animals from hunting. It also highlights the pressing need to conserve lion populations and guard against future losses. In a concerted effort to safeguard the remaining lion populations worldwide and gain deeper insights into their evolutionary relationships, an international team of scientists meticulously crafted complete genomes for 20 individual lions. Notably, 14 of these lions, including two 30,000-year-old cave lions, preserved in permafrost in Siberia and the Yukon, had long since passed away. In the big story of time, lions show us how tough and adaptable they are. It all started with a cat-like ancestor called Proilurus lemonensis, and then came the strong cave lions, American lions, and the amazing Simba Kubwa. These majestic creatures have been around for millions of years, facing challenges like climate changes and human impacts. The Barbary lions used to be kings in North Africa, but now represent both winning and losing. With African and Asian lions becoming fewer, we need to act fast to save them. Scientists are studying genes and habitats to keep their story going. In the end, the lion's story is not just about being kings. It's a reminder to protect these amazing animals so that their roar can still be heard in the places they once called home. And that wraps up today's video. If you enjoyed it, consider subscribing to this channel for more fascinating content. Until next time, take care and goodbye.